Hi, this is Pooja and welcome to Food Without Borders. Today we'll be making a Korean recipe called kimchi fried rice. Now for those of you who don't know what kimchi is a Korean staple. It is a condiment that has been enjoyed by many in Korea and across the world. So let's get started with the ingredients. So to make kimchi fried rice, we have some kimchi here, and then I have some juice of the kimchi. This is just the liquid that the kimchi ferments in. And then I have some rice that I've cooked al dente. This is jasmine rice. And then I have some sesame seeds. I need some heat, so this is just red chili flakes, some sesame seed oil, some odorless cooking oil. I'm using avocado oil. Then I have ham for the protein. I have some garlic that I am going to peel and finely chop. Then I have green onions or spring onions that I am also going to finely chop. I have salt to taste and some seaweed or nori for garnish. So I have all the ingredients that I will need to chop. Now the key to making a good fried rice is to be able to work quick with high heat. And to do that, you will need to prep your ingredients in advance so that you can work your way quickly. So here I have some green onions that I am going to chop finely. Now my green onions are all nicely chopped. Now I am going to transfer them onto this plate and then finely chop the garlic. Now the amount of garlic that you need all depends on how much you love garlic. I love garlic a lot. I'm not throwing it on the floor. I have a garbage can there, just so you know. Oh, we'll let the dogs clean it, shall we? Now I will attack the ham. You can use any kind of protein that you wish to use. I'm using ham today. Sometimes I use shrimp. Sometimes I just make a plain kimchi fried rice with some vegetables. I am going to dice this ham into like cubes. Now my ham is also all set. I will put it on the platter. So now I am going to chop the kimchi. I always wait to work with the kimchi last, only because it's kind of messy and it stains your hands and then you immediately have to clean up. See what I told you? Now I'm going to cut them into bite-sized pieces, just roughly chop it so that they're tiny pieces and they disperse perfectly into the fried rice. I'm going to transfer it into the dish that I pulled it out of. Look at that. Isn't this a mess? Now I'm going to clean up all this mess, wash my hands, and see you at the stove. So my wok is nicely heated up on high, and this took about 5 minutes. Look at that, it's smoking. I will add the cooking oil and let the oil heat up for a minute or so. Now I feel like the oil is also heated up. I am going to add the ham. I will let the ham cook for about a minute or two. Add the red chili flakes. The red chili flakes will give the smoky flavor. Now I'm going to add the kimchi. Saute it. This will take about 3 to 4 minutes. Make sure to stir it every now and then so that you know it doesn't burn. I think my kimchi is nicely roasted and ready. I am going to add the garlic here. And I am not letting the garlic roast for more than 30 seconds. If I let it roast for 30 minutes, I don't know what would be left of it. Add the rice. And I don't like to dump everything at the same time because then, you know, they don't nicely mix together. So I added half of the rice. I'm going to mix it in and then add the other half. And you have to be very quick when you work because rice starts to stick to the pan. And it's okay if it does. That's why you have a non-stick pan. Now I'm going to add the rest of the rice and mix it all in. At this point, I will lower the heat to a medium, which is a 6. Now, when you are cooking jasmine rice, no matter how well you cook them, they are notorious for sticking together. So it takes a little bit of time to just separate them. So it seems like my rice is nicely mixed and it has been sauteing for about 3 to 4 minutes here. And they look pretty good. I am going to add the liquid that I saved from the kimchi. I always try adding it at the end because that's where the flavor is, the sourness, the spiciness, and if you add it in the beginning, it evaporates and then you don't get the true flavor of kimchi. The green onion. And I wouldn't cook the green onion for much long either. This would be about 45 seconds to a minute. I am also going to add some salt, and this is just optional. Mix it all together. Look at that, oh my gosh. I'm in fried rice heaven. This is all done. I am going to transfer this into a bowl and then I will see you for the tasting. So folks, we are back, and before I taste it, I will show you how to garnish it. Today I'm garnishing it with some sesame seeds, and these are white sesame seeds. Now I thought, you know, if you decide to invite somebody over and make this, you might want to make it look pretty. And then cut up this seaweed or nori sheets, roughly chopping it in, and let's do the tasting. Gonna grab some nori too. So nori gives this recipe that umami flavor that you get from Korean or Japanese cooking. I love that. Now, this is so perfect. Every time I've made this, people have loved it. I may have some biases for rice. My mother was from the south of India and we had rice in every meal. So I am genetically designed to love rice. But you have to give this recipe a try. I will leave a written version of the recipe in the description box and I will see you next time. Bye.